Every new subscriber feels like a soul stepping into your story. Why does each new subscriber feel like a divine appointment, a character woven into my narrative before I ever pressed record, a reflection of something timeless waiting to awaken through me? Why does every alert feel like a heartbeat in the story of connection, a confirmation that my truth is not echoing into silence, but into souls who are already listening? Why does the moment they join feel less like a number ticking up, and more like a thread being sewn back into the great tapestry of purpose? Why does every click carry the electricity of recognition, the spark of shared resonance, the knowing that something real has just been remembered? Why do I feel them not as followers, but as fellow dreamers, stepping into a scene they were always written into? Why does building this space feel less like creating content and more like casting a cosmic play, one where every viewer is a voice, every subscriber a scene partner, every comment a cue? Why do I sense my uploads as invitations, not just posts, scripted in spirit, delivered in flow, directed by something higher than analytics? Why does each new presence feel familiar, like they've seen this set before, walked these words before, lived this language in other lifetimes? Why does connection feel most magnetic when I let go of performing and simply speak the lines only my soul could write? Why does the audience I call in feel less like an algorithm's choice and more like a heart's alignment? Why does growth no longer feel like reaching out, but like allowing in? No chasing, no scripting, just magnetizing through meaning, movement, and moment. Why do I feel more seen by strangers than by statistics, more valued by presence than by performance, more supported by energy than by engagement? Why does every new subscriber remind me that authenticity is my niche, frequency is my funnel, and connection is my currency? Why does my real voice carry farther than any viral trend, echo louder than any formula, and land softer than any strategy? Why does it feel like I don't gain followers, I gain family? Why does the right person always find the right post at the right time, like a line written just for them, a feeling decoded just for their moment? Why do I trust that visibility comes not from being loud, but from being lit within, illuminating a path only those meant to walk it can see? Why does resonance draw more reach than repetition, more momentum than manipulation, more loyalty than marketing? Why does alignment direct more scenes than effort ever could, guiding people not by push, but by pull, by peace, by power? Why do I now know my timeline is not late, it's layered, living, and luminous? Why does my creative life feel like an unfolding film, where subscribers are not just viewers, but vision bearers, walking into this sacred digital temple with offerings of their own? Why do I feel their presence before they comment, sense their gratitude before they speak, honor their arrival, even if I never know their name? Why do I create not to be seen, but to create space, for us all to feel visible, valued, and vibrationally home? Why do I see their choice to subscribe as more than support? It's a signal that truth still travels, light still finds light, and that my purpose has portals I haven't even opened yet. Why does each new connection remind me that I don't need to go viral to be vital? I don't need to reach everyone to reach the right ones. I don't need to perform to be powerful. Why is the room I'm building not made of numbers but of names, not of trends but of truths, not of reach but of resonance? Why do I know that the ones meant to walk this journey with me don't need convincing? They just need presence, permission, and proof. Why is every new subscriber not a chance to impress, but a chance to express what's real, raw, and ready to be felt? Why do I trust the scene unfolds, the characters arrive, and the story lives, just because I dared to press upload?